Welcome everyone to the Everything Show, and I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Scott. What's up, Scott?
All I can say is I got chills.
What's up, Jimmy?
Hey.
As I said to Scott, oh my fucking God, that's amazing. I like it. I don't know about you, Jimmy. Did you see it?
Yeah, I just watched it.
What do you think?
It appeals to people who are not fans of the X-Men. It's a good horror movie.
But I mean, I have like tons of X-Men comics too, and I've been a loyal reader for like decades. And I know the history is different from the comics. We're not going to get, exactly what it is. In fact, it may be a lot different. But just I think from all the bad stuff we heard with the reshoots and with stuff like that,
which looks like
I think it looks great, though. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I remember the fiasco with the way they tried to handle it last time with the X-Men Last Stand. Remember that when they did that with Famke Jameson and the Phoenix? Did you ever see that? Jimmy, remember how they did it last time? You don't remember?
I didn't watch any of the X-Men movies.
It wasn't that good when they did it the last time. And I mean, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't, what I'm saying?
Yes.
But I don't know. I think you got up-and-coming actresses, that from Game of Thrones and stuff, and she's excellent. Sophie Turner, right?
Mm-hmm.
She's great. I am looking forward to it. And I love Michael Fassbender as Magneto. I think he's great. In fact, I like, Jennifer Lawrence, she's back as Mystique, and there's a lot of your favorites back. So I'm looking forward to this heavily. Now, what I am worried about is New Mutants, because New Mutants, it looks like, is becoming a horror movie, actually, because they don't know what direction they want to go in. So that has me, I have concerns with that. But I got to say, from seeing the trailer, again, it's just the first trailer. It's not even a teaser.
No.
Which we did have the teaser earlier today. That was good.
They had the voiceover and her slowly doing that little.
But they piqued my interest.
Yeah. Definitely.
And I definitely am looking forward to this. Now,
I've seen bits and pieces of the comic book in that trailer too. Hey, Connor, I saw bits and pieces of what they utilized from the comics and from the '90s cartoon too. In there.
And I love her in Game of Thrones. Yes.
I didn't see the trailer. Is it good?
I just sent it to you.
Oh,
I sent it to you. I didn't think you got it, so I sent you like 3 times. Did you get it? Okay. So you could drop. Yeah. Because I want your reaction to this. So, okay. So, but there's a lot of movies that looks like it's going in the wrong direction, and we have. The thing that concerns me is, like, talking about Hellboy for a second, right? Did anybody see Hellboy?
No.
I saw the first 2, yeah.
Okay, well, even if you didn't see it, they're attempting to reboot it, okay? You got the guy David Harbour, right, from Stranger Things, that is taking on the role as Hellboy. But if you're having a reboot, you don't put it out in the middle of when Captain Marvel, Shazam, and Avengers coming out.
I'll be quite honest. Hellboy looks like looks like a Halloween movie.
January release when nothing is out.
Yeah, either
like
January
Underworld
or October.
January, nothing comes out. Underworld always succeeded when it came, right? January they picked because nothing comes out. There was no competition. But Hellboy is going to get eaten alive. Any movie is going to get eaten alive if they're going up against Star Wars.
3 movies coming out then.
And if you invested so many years in rebooting this franchise, you don't put it out.
Hey, Phil.
If you invested so much time in Hellboy reboot, you don't put it out when Avengers, Captain Marvel, and Shazam all in the same time. So.
No.
All right, so getting to Phillip, you saw the trailer. X-Men.
Yeah, I was called away. My apologies. But yeah, that looks fantastic. And I've always wanted a sort of like a Jean Grey Phoenix, story. Because never that one where she was. Or that one, which one, the X-Men story was it, where she was on top of the Willis pilot and she's doing all sort of wrecking the place all over the joint.
X-Men Last Stand, you're talking about?
That
Is
one,
that what you're talking?
yeah, that one. I did like that version of it.
But it could have been so much better, though.
It could have been so much better. So this one, I'm very keen to look into and watch because it looks a lot more fantastic than the last one.
Okay. And we're waiting. Connor's going to be watching it. So.
That will be a good test. In fact, if anything, that film will be an amazing test of her range.
Yes.
Which, to be honest, she's shown in Game of Thrones. She can do broken, she can do strong, she can do anything in between. But I haven't really seen evil yet, maybe in season 8. But that particular film there, I think that will... She is one of the best actresses on Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
By far. Her and Lena Headey.
Yes.
The best.
I love her.
I think out of her and Maisie Williams, Sophie Turner is by far will get the more work.
Well, that's remains to be seen because we do have Maisie Williams in an X-Men type movie in New Mutants.
Yeah.
So
you got her forehead.
They are part of the for now until Disney takes over. They are part of the same team, kind of. I mean, New Mutants is a different team, but they're all mutants. Yeah. So yes, I do want to see the rage, how she handles rage and evil and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And I look forward to seeing many movies with her in it, not just comic book movies.
Yeah.
Same thing like Maisie Williams too, because I think their acting ability, I mean, is amazing, and we have yet to see their full potential too. I mean, Game of Thrones just, they grew into the role. They were children. Mm-hmm. They grew into the role. They aged into the role. So nobody could. They are the character. Like that's the whole thing. It's like they grew up into that character. Mm-hmm.
And unlike the Twilight series, the two of them when they act, you can actually see it in their face instead of that whole little.
No, they believe they are those characters. They're good actresses. Beyond good actor, really good. So. A lot of times you see people acting in movies and they're just acting.
Yeah.
Like, you don't
There's read lines off a script. It's like,
right.
Come on, we can see you reading.
Even a big A movie, you notice some of them are full of shit. But when you just like trick the audience, they actually really believe.
If you really want to see the defining moment that Sophie Turner said, "Hey, I'm an amazing actress," it's after was it season? I think it was season 5.
Is that when she jumped down from the castle? And...
No. When she got raped by.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. That she tried to escape him after that. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's amazing. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, that was the end of that particular storyline, but.
She could do anything, I think.
She became a steely resolve after that incident, and she was not going to take any more shit after that. And you can tell the change in character. She became stronger.
I look forward to seeing her. We also got more and more people talking about the Halloween movie. Now, we heard that John Carpenter told them absolutely no, you cannot mess with the original. You cannot change the ending. You cannot do this. You cannot show it there. But then their concern was, well, then how are we going to explain that? They're like, the people are smart enough. Now, what they were going to do was they were going to reshoot the ending with actresses and computer-generated stuff and make.
Oh God!
They were going to go all out. They had an actor that looked exactly like fucking Loomis. Everything. It was ridiculous. Body doubles. John Carpenter's like, nah. So basically, it's going to be like the first one ended, and then boom, a different movie, because like 2 never happened. So in other words, he disappeared, but then they caught up him and they captured him and whatever, and he was in a mental institution for so many years and all the stuff about, because in the second one was established that she was a sister, right, and all that shit. So that stuff never happened. That's all bullshit. She's not a sister and all that stuff. We were very critical about that. Remember, Scott? We were like just concerned with how and again, the reason this movie was created was not for fans. It was because
it was ego. It was an ego-driven movie.
It was an
So,
ego-driven movie because Rob Zombie had said that Michael Myers was immortal, and John Carpenter's like, I created him. No, he's not. And then Rob Zombie's like, did you
But
see
yet
the
all these
Halloween
movies that
sequels?
followed made it seem as though
Right.
it was.
He's like, did you see the Halloween sequels? And he's like, no. He's like, but that's your character. It's like, you just collected a check. So now he decides, well, I'm going to make a Halloween movie, and I'm going to have him die at the end, and I'm going to show he's mortal. That's the only reason we're having this movie. Not for me, not for Scott, Phillip, Jimmy, Connor, nobody. It's because of just John Carpenter. Now, unfortunately, we heard things like the movie companies saying, well, it looks like it's going to make the most money ever in history.
Here
So
comes the dump trucks.
Maybe we need to reshoot, something and kind of make it where Michael doesn't die. And that's kind of where things make no sense, because the only reason this was being made
180.
was to kill him off. But then it's like, cha-ching, cha-ching.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The hell with the whole fight with Rob Zombie. I'm going to make him immortal.
And you watch. Carpenter could have even maybe in a sequel pulled Rob Zombie into that movie.
Rob Zombie's going to call him up. He's like, see, you're full of shit.
Yeah.
And then he's like, oh, shut the That's what it's going to be. So
We'll get together later there, Mr.
Right.
Carpenter. And
Go off of beers. Right. Yeah. That was an ego movie. It was an ego movie, people.
Yes.
Just like RoboCop 2 is kind of an ego movie. Because the guy was upset that he wrote the first RoboCop. He wasn't given the opportunity to write the second RoboCop. Now, because RoboCop's in shambles and they want to bring it back, they go to the guy that created it in the first place. And one of his demands, wipe out every single RoboCop that came after one.
Doesn't matter if it's the series. Doesn't
matter.
Cartoon.
The
Doesn't
whole
matter.
entire canon of everything. Yeah. So now he even wants Peter Weller to be RoboCop. Now Peter Weller is what? How old now?
Yeah.
Might not happen because Peter Weller hated being in the suit. It was like torture. It was, but then again, let's see how much Green could change his self-esteem with that. I don't know. It's just a thing where I don't know, but
let's see here now, Mr. Peter Weller. He was born in 1947.
Oh wow!
Wow.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Really?
Yeah, he was born in 1947. It says here on IMDb.
Ooh.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe if what Indiana Jones is gonna be 82, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how you feel about that, Jimmy.
Yeah. The RoboCop is stiff to begin with, but still.
You just need his voice, kind of, right?
And in the Batman, in the animated thing, Batman: The Dark Knight Returns Part 1, he played Bruce Wayne, the voice of Bruce Wayne in Batman.
Uh-huh.
So,
he could just, his voice, and you can see his face maybe in it. I don't know.
yeah.
No, look at this. Look now. We got Robert Englund putting on the makeup Freddy Krueger, but it's only for the Goldbergs. But he's doing it. Said he wasn't going to do it anymore.
Yeah.
But then this happens.
It's a small part, though. A small piece of
Yeah,
it.
but he's still making a lot of money for that, though.
Yeah.
Plus, let's not forget, in '84, Weller did The Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai.
Yes. What else is coming back? Veronica Mars?
Yeah,
That's
that's
coming
going
back.
to Hulu or something like that. Yeah.
I still haven't seen her show with Ted Danson yet. The Good Place. Anybody see that?
No, I didn't even know it was on.
I am glad the Greatest American Hero reboot got canceled before me.
We smelled that coming a mile away.
No, but it wasn't just because of that. It's because how stupid. Like,
yeah.
Disney owns ABC. Disney owns Marvel. Marvel's like, we only have our superheroes on the network. Sorry. God, goodbye. But not only did they make it where it wasn't going to be on ABC, they made it where it wasn't going to be anywhere.
Yeah.
Period.
Because they attempted the greatest American heroine several years ago, and
But they filmed something, and that shit got.
And I'll say this much: it was better than the Wonder Woman thing they tried with the gal who went on to play, who went on to be in
Mockingbird.
Mockingbird. Yeah, I'll admit, greatest American heroine was better than that Wonder Woman.
She's
thing.
in Orville now.
Yeah.
But never going to see the light of day. It's chopped up in pieces. You probably won't even. Just like we will never see the scene where Eddie Murphy as Axel Foley dies and is in his son's arms, and his son was supposed to continue in Beverly Hills Cop TV series. Mm-hmm. It was filmed. It was done. They were on, and then all of a sudden something happened with the movie company and then Eddie Murphy, and then boom. Every cut was probably destroyed.
Yep.
Because there's a potential for a Beverly Hills Cop 4. And
so long as they keep it R and don't turn it to PG-13.
You will never see that, ever. You have a better chance. I mean, you could see the Star Wars holiday special, but you will never see the Beverly Hills Cop.
With Wookiee porn in it, so.
You'll never see that.
Wookiee porn.
You're crazy with that. Be off the baby. Be off. All right.
Could be easily mistaken for the Third Doctor.
Oh
God. What else?
But no, the X-Men Phoenix trailer. Oh mama, yeah. And I told him, and I got chills seeing it the second time.
Well, you know what gave me chills? The trailer we got today of the VR Star Wars game.
Yeah. Yeah, it was good, but
Vader Immortal, meaning you put the VR goggles on, and you become part of the Star Wars world where Darth Vader is coming after you.
Yeah, I've seen that. I saw that yesterday.
That looks incredible. And James Earl Jones is the voice of Vader.
Back and I'm gonna have to say that made the trailer. That made the trailer
terrifying. And that
if they didn't have Vader or of any sort, I don't think anybody would go, oh yeah, I'm rushing out to get it. But the fact
when I bought the kids the VR for PlayStation 4, and we were playing those games, and when I played the Batman game, like literally, you are Batman, like you're in the bat. I mean, like I lost all concept of time. They were telling me I was playing it for 4 hours.
Damn.
And I was just like Batman, like everything. And I'm like all around.
The Left 4 Dead.
It was amazing.
They need to bring that back and put that into VR. Because I played like 1 or 2 of those games, and that would be perfect for.
Well, in Times Square, they have the VR Ghostbusters thing still.
Yeah.
I would love to have an actual Ghostbuster game, just, busting ghosts and stuff. That would be cool too. Which. I should get the VR for myself. Why not? We loved it when we had it here. So, but so Star Wars game looks great. What else we have to talk about? Hellboy, that's a mess.
They've got to put it either in January or after. August.
Did everybody see the Creed 2 trailer, which is the Rocky continuation with Apollo Creed's son? No.
No, I haven't actually, it's not like the sort of thing that I'd be seeing anyway.
It's the second trailer that came out today. I think it's going to be a good film. Did anybody see the Daredevil Season 3 trailer?
I forgot about that,
Yeah, I meant to watch that, and I remember it was coming out, and I totally forgot to watch it.
Yeah, I forgot about it. I have to watch it.
I did today, I was telling Phillip before, today my whole schedule was off because Wednesdays is comic book day. We get the new comics at the the shop, and I like to go in there.
Let me just stop. Did you get the new 13th Doctor comic issue 000?
It came out today.
Yeah, it came out. I've got it, but I haven't read it yet.
But I did not get it because I didn't even get to get it because they didn't have enough copies. So I am gonna get it tomorrow in the city. Yeah. But I did get my Spider-Geddon, which is Spider-Man from the video game universe. He's part of the Spider-Geddon storyline. And I did get my Amazing Spider-Man number 6, which is Boomerang is his roommate, which the
Oh,
stupid
God.
villain is his roommate, and he's trying to be with me. Date night, Mary Jane. That's hysterical.
Third wheel.
There you go.
You know what, though? Again, it is something different with Spider-Man that he has to go through. You know how Peter Parker has all his problems and he has to deal with it? Well, he has to deal with, because, he needs a roommate. And yes, he can't really get involved with putting him in jail because he can't pay the rent then. Which is crazy.
Between a rock and a hard place.
But he spoilers, by the way, from the last Amazings, but he kind of used Boomerang to steal something, like trick him into stealing something so he could restore himself with that whole Spider-Man where he split into 2 people. So, I actually got to say, with Nick Spencer, it was pretty fun what he did in the thing. It was pretty funny what he did. But he also did something like got a John Wick in there, too. Which, I don't want to spoil it too much, but, yeah. I'm glad that Peter Parker and Mary Jane are together. That's what needs to be. That's perfect to me. And everything else will flow into place. Now this whole wedding in Latveria, which my buddy Dan Slott here, we're not fun, but he's a good guy. But they got the Fantastic Four, the wedding in December, where it's the Thing, Alicia Masters, and supposedly the wedding is in Latveria, and they're having a wedding special. They're getting married after all these years, so that's happening. So I'm going to be looking forward to that. And this is the Alex Ross cover, by the way.
I was wondering. I looked at that and I thought that looked a lot like Alex Ross.
Yes, it is amazing. So I can't wait for that. A lot of crazy things happening in December. Not sure I understand it because we're only in September and we didn't get, not caught. It's a couple of months ahead. But it's just some of the stuff is interesting by far. And some of these, we'll figure out how they got to that point with this stuff. And finally, this villain is going to appear. Whoever villain that is from hell, he's going to finally appear in Amazing Spider-Man 12, I guess. So, and J. Jonah Jameson becomes like what do you call those? A disc jockey, whatever, like Howard Stern.
Shock jock.
Shock jock, like Howard Stern. Yeah,
yes.
That's going to be great.
Oh,
so,
God.
To see that. So yeah, some stuff going on with the comics. What else can we talk about today? There's other stuff I know. Jimmy, is there anything you want to talk about? Anything specifically?
No.
Okay. I think that we are done, right?
Okay.
All right. Thank you, guys. We can stay off air. All right. Take care. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.
Bye.